Hey, World Entertainment, and well, have we found ourselves in an interesting situation regarding Bella Ramsey. That's right, the potato head herself, who's starring currently in The Last of Us Season 2 as Ellie, is getting accused of something that if it was the male actor that done this, there'd be absolute uproar. But no. Bella Ramsey, the self-proclaimed non-binary actor, is pretty much getting accused of, well...
Ted says you were touching him.
Yeah, inappropriate touching of a co-star. That co-star, apparently, is Isabela Merced. That's right. Her on-screen love interest for The Last of Us has said that she basically intentionally touched her in a private area that she felt very uncomfortable about. And it's interesting that none of the trades seem to be picking this up as of yet anyway. But of course we know what'll happen if all fingers get pointed and say, oh, this is a bad look, Bella. Have you something to say? We know what her reaction will be. It would be this. But let's have a look anyway to see what exactly is happening here. So it says, in a shocking revelation that has sent ripples through Hollywood and social media, actress Isabela Merced has publicly addressed an unsettling incident involving her Last of Us co-star Bella Ramsey. The 24-year-old star, known for her roles in Dora and the Lost City of Gold and Madam Web, recently spoke out about what she described as overzealous behaviour by Ramsey during their time on set. The allegations, which include claims of inappropriate physical contact, have sparked heated discussions online.
No shit.
According to Merced, the incident occurred during a casual moment on the set of The Last of Us Season 2, where the two actresses were reportedly rehearsing a scene. Mercedes alleges that Ramsey intentionally touched her in a private area, an action she found deeply uncomfortable and unwarranted. It wasn't an accident, Merced stated in an exclusive interview with a leading entertainment outlet. I felt violated, and it crossed a line that no one should ever cross, especially in a professional setting, she also said. Ramsey, the 22-year-old breakout star who plays Ellie in the acclaimed HBO series, has yet to respond publicly to the allegations. However, sources close to the production claim Ramsey's actions were misinterpreted and that the incident was not malicious.
Smell shite.
This he said, she said dynamic has only fueled speculation, with fans and critics alike taking to social media to share their takes. And I do love this, that you have the actress of Isabela Merced coming out and saying, I was made feel incredibly uncomfortable and that touching was unwarranted and Bella knew exactly what she was doing and she did it intentionally. And the response from the sources close to Bella Ramsey's camp is saying, oh, it was all misinterpreted and, there was nothing in it. If it was Pedro Pascal being accused of this, or any male actor accused of doing this, regardless of whether it was to another female actress or even another male actor, there would be uproar. The internet, the media, all of it would be going bat crap crazy. They would be screaming at the top of their lungs about, oh my god, this person needs to be cancelled. And here we are, Bella Ramsey being accused of intentionally touching Isabela Merced in a private area and made her feel uncomfortable. And yet, the whole thing right now is, oh, it's been blown out of proportion and that didn't happen. And it's saying here as well, like, the controversy taps into broader conversations about boundaries, consent, and workplace dynamics in Hollywood, topics that resonate deeply with audiences on platforms like Facebook and blah blah blah. Mercedes' decision to speak out aligns with the growing movement of actors advocating for safer, more respectful work environments. Her courage is addressing the issue head-on has earned her praise from some fans who see her as a voice, blah blah blah. And then it says, at the same time, Ramsey's fan base have rallied in her defense, arguing that the allegations are being blown out of proportion.
Right.
How, if someone turns around, and especially in this day and age where it's meant to be believe all women and all this stuff, that this actress can turn around and say, that actress inappropriately touched me, overzealously did it, knew exactly what they were doing, did it on purpose, it was unwarranted and made me feel uncomfortable. And the pushback is, oh, you're taking things too far, you're blowing it out of proportion. Doesn't work exactly that way, does it? Again, if it was a male actor who was accused of this, there would be uproar. Just look at what's happening with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Part of her case that she brought forward against him was, oh, he sniffed my hair and said I smelled good. Even though we've seen the actual video where she said her fake tan. She tells him, oh, I had a fake tan and it smells horrible. And he says, nah, it smells fine. That's what actually happened. We see the actual video. But his career is basically over because his agency, as soon as she accused him, the agency dropped him. He's getting sued. All this stuff. And here we have the roles flipped where it's Bella Ramsey. Oh, look, it's a non-binary idiot. And all of a sudden it's, oh, you're blowing things out of proportion. It's not a big deal. No, I don't think it's a big deal. And again, isn't it hilarious how no major outlets or anywhere else seems to be picking up on this story as of now? So we'll see what happens with this. But again, it's not a great look for her at all, is it? No, 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 no. In fact, it's a very, very bad look. And the fact that she apparently is being accused of intentionally doing it and knowing exactly what she was doing, yeah, that's an even bigger issue. Let's see what happens with it though. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.